The Prince of Wales joined a training session with the British Dragons Dragon Boat Racing in Singapore. The Prince of Wales was called a natural after he won a dragon boat race on Singapore's Marina Reservoir. On Monday morning, Prince William joined a training session with the British Dragons Dragon Boat Racing team against a backdrop of the city's most famous landmarks. After training for a length of 200 meters, the two boats took part in a traditional race that the Prince's team of 22 conclusively won. William, 41, who was wearing a white t-shirt and dark baseball hat, is well known to be highly competitive in sports. His effort paid off on Monday as his team cheered their win before having breakfast together. During the meal, the heir to the throne revealed that he had been terrified of crashing his paddles into the other racers during the activity. He said, "I was terrified if I got it wrong, I'd clash with the whole side and everyone would start going out of sync. All I care about is don't get it wrong." However, he added, "We won, so I'll take that." The High Commissioner planned it very well. Cara Owen, the British High Commissioner to Singapore, had been captaining the other team's boat for the race. The Prince joined a mixed-gender crew on the reservoir with representation from 14 nationalities, including 8 Commonwealth nations. One of his teammates praised William's performance, saying he didn't miss a stroke. The Prince replied saying, "I love sports," and said that he was simply following the key man in front of me, while pointing at the captain. He also praised the drummer at the bow of the boat saying, "The drum was very good, a very good rhythm." Captain of the team, Chris Bosher, said after the race that the Prince was super engaged from the moment he walked down the pontoon to the moment he finished. He added, "He was excellent." He said, "Seriously guys, I want us to win this," after he was asking about the race calendar and we mentioned we'd got a race coming up in 2 weeks and really he should come back and we'll give him a seat on the boat. He said it's quite a refreshing break from the normal routine, so this was right up his street. Dragon boat racing can be traced back nearly 2,000 years, but it began as a modern international sport in 1976. It has since become an important sport for the island city-state of Singapore, and it is governed in the country by the Singapore Dragon Boat Authority. The water sport involves 22 crew members paddling a dragon-shaped boat in unison to the beat of percussion instruments. The team that the Prince competed with on Monday, the British Dragons, were formed in 2000 with the assistance of the British Chamber of Commerce. It is comprised of 70 members, representing 16 nationalities, who participate in both local and international competitions. At the breakfast, The prince also met 4 of the realm's high commissioners based in Singapore. They included the Australian High Commissioner to Singapore, Canadian High Commissioner, New Zealand High Commissioner and Papua New Guinean High Commissioner. Later in the day, William will take part in the first overseas global summit for his anti-poaching initiative United for Wildlife, UFW. The task force, which he founded almost 10 years ago, aims to protect endangered species from the illegal poaching and trafficking wildlife trade. Its global summit has never been held outside of the UK before, but the Telegraph understands that William chose to host it in Singapore this year, in conjunction with his environmental initiative Earthshot Prize Awards, to highlight the region's role.